Sounds Go Crypto Investing and give you this little late evening update. You can see the stock market's opened. It's commencing its upwards trajectory that it had last week. If we look at the dollar started off down. Now it's having a little recovery, and this is going to be critical into the equity markets and the Bitcoin price, the interest, the treasury yields on what the dollar does, right? You can see the dollar came up and has hit this major upper resistance twice. This was its recent pump. Then this was its second relief rally after we were talking about support down here. When it was in this falling channel, it broke back up to meet the technical target. And now it's consolidating back down to the 200-day. And this is either going to reload and kick up to the next leg to the upside, going to near 106 to 110, or this is going to get rejected and fall below the 200-day and come back down and trade towards underneath support at 101, which would give the equity market some room to run. And then now while you're all here, we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin price. I still think there could be another leg to the upside in Bitcoin and crypto. You can see this pattern that we've been watching for quite some time, or not quite some time, but about a week. And if you would like to trade these patterns, use my Bitget partner link down below. It helps support the channel. And there's up to a $4,000 bonus based on my partner link. With deposit requirement, your initial first deposit requirement, right? It's all down there. Just sign up using my link down there. Just click it, subscribe to the channel, share it, right? And that's an easy, free way with bonuses for you and free money to support the channel just by using my partner link. But you can see this is the trading setup that we've been looking at. And right now we're coming back. The last time we talked, we said it could most likely come back down. And what you're looking for is the tag that's underneath support right around where the 50-day moving average is in red. And you got to hold this yellow, and then you kick up to the upside, break the old regional high, which is this wick right there that got rejected on the 200-day or the 100-day moving average in blue right there. And that's how you would look to remain bullish. And then your upper target would be all the way up there at 25,000. What is that? 25,709 and 7 cents. But if you fail to hold this, you could slip back down here to this old major lower support now, the old all-time high from 2017 in December at about 19,700, and you would have to hold that and then try to commence to the upside, right? Because if you slip both of these, you're going to come back down for a regional double bottom. But as long as the equity markets remain bullish, there is room for crypto to run. But it's the Bitcoin price has been really the last one to move. Some of these other coins have been moving much faster than Bitcoin. So we're going to keep watching that as the momentum is taking longer to come into here. But we're going to continue to watch this pattern. And if we zoom in to the hour time frame, not Cardano yet, let's go back to Bitcoin. You can see we're right on that lower support, and that's the critical area you got to hold. Right here, you tagging this, you got to hold it. Notice the moving averages are running parallel to the price now. They've all leveled out, and they're pretty much just moving at a horizontal from left to right across your screen. And that usually means there's going to be a big move. And if you can pop above that, that's got a lot of support now, and then I can commit you to the upside. But if you break this yellow support zone, you're going to come back down quickly towards that underneath major support at 19,800. If we go into Luna, don't get caught up in that nonsense. I've been telling you that's junk. You can see Ethereum's the same thing. If we zoom out on Ethereum in the 4 hour time frame, you can see this green ring that we briefly wicked below. We've gotten back on top of it now. And notice how we shot back up and then we tagged it and held it as support. Now we kicked up to another leg to the upside. And now we're consolidating in between the 50-day and 100-day in red on the bottom and blue, holding it as resistance. The red, the 50s holding it as support. And technically, you would think this would at least come up here and tag this eventually at about the 1400 to 1460 level, as this is major upper resistance in the 200-day. You would think we could come tag that, right? But on the flip side, if you come back down, your initial support is the green ring again, right? Slightly below the price. And that would be what you need to hold, because you don't want to slip that, because your next underneath support is the next green ring down at about $713. Cardano, as you know, Cardano, XRP, even though XRP to me looks like it's got a classic bullish consolidation right now. And if XRP breaks out bullish from here, right, it could always break down. But if this breaks bullish, this is telegraphing you where this is going next, right? You have this nice consolidation with the 50-day trending up, the 100-day in blue trending up, the 200-day in green leveling off, and it's squeezing the price after you had a pump. B, pumping volume, bullish, right? Then you had a sideways and slightly down consolidation with falling volume. That is also bullish. And technically, this looks like it's getting ready to load up for the next leg to the upside, which the technical target would kind of get you up near that 42 cents, right? And that's a pretty big move in XRP from where the current price is. And that would be a 17% move to the upside, and that's very possible, right? That's what I'm watching in XRP right now. And if it gets rejected off this upper resistance, you would think this would trade back down to the supply zone, which is right here. So this would be your next underneath support. If you get rejected, we'll put a regional little a Vincenzo watch box out. If you get rejected where you're at now, this is your supply zone where you would think the price would trade back down to, maybe to try to reload up to get bullish again. But this is looking textbook like this is a nice consolidation after a big pump on Thursday night, I believe, right? To where this could kick you to the next leg to the upside, right? So this is another trading setup that you could take long or short using my link down below. But we'll continue to watch that to see what happens. And XLM is another one like Cardano. You can see this is almost, you can see XRP right now is up here. It made this pump and it's consolidating right there in XRP. See that? See where XRP is? It already had this kind of dinosaur look right there, and then you got the head, but it made its next move up and consolidated. And XLM has not made that next move up yet. I think XLM is still going to make that next move up. If it can hold this 50-day moving average. If it misses this 50-day, you're going to come back and at least tag some of this underneath supply zone right here at about 10.5 cents. But if you can get some volume coming in here and stabilize the price, your next pump up could be similar to what XRP did, where you start consolidating on that 14.2 line. And it doesn't seem like a big move, but when the price is this low from where it's at now to move to the next level, that's an 18% move. So that is something absolutely you need to be paying attention to, as you have the 50-day uptrending and almost meeting and crossing the 100-day in blue. You can see red uptrending, and then the green is sort of descending but leveling off now, which could be telling you this has another leg to the upside, but you got to be cautious and pay attention to the overall market. And the same thing with Cardano. You can see Cardano's kind of sitting down where XLM is, whereas XRP made this next leg to the upside right here, right? So that's what we're watching out for right now, and that's what I'm paying attention to. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and love.